Okay, our very first product. I actually wish Greg was here for this one because I'm certain that he absolutely loves this. When it showed up at my house, I didn't know it was coming. Sometimes I know which products are coming. I know ahead of time, and sometimes I don't. It's just like Christmas. It's just a surprise when it shows up. This was one of those. I am somebody who loves to cook. I don't. Are you guys? Who likes to cook? I'm feeling like because of the pandemic. Well, actually, for multiple reasons, people are cooking more and more at home these days, and it's just becoming or has become such a kind of favorite thing to do. And so the other reason, other than the pandemic, kind of propelling that is can you believe how expensive it is to go out to dinner right now? I mean, I've been on the road for so long, and so I've been going out to dinner every night pretty much. It's a flipping fortune. I feel like there's no restaurant you can go to that's inexpensive anymore. Even McDonald's is a fortune these days. So I do think there's more and more people cooking at home. So this first product is all about cooking. And to me, if you have a really great knife, it makes all the difference in the cooking experience. It really does. And I don't think I realized how bad my knives were until this one showed up at my door. And I've got two of them. These are by a company called SolBlade. And first of all, just the packaging, and I already took it out of the sleeve, but what a beautiful job they've done. So if you are someone who's needing a gift for, whether it's Mother's Day or Father's Day or anything, it's just so beautifully done that you're very proud to give this as a gift. Let's just say that. But then you open it up, and again, just really high quality box with that kind of magnetic closure on it. So it's beautiful. This one is a Santoku knife. This is a 7-inch. I also have an 8-inch chef's knife that I'm going to show you. And they also have a paring knife that's on the Grommet website. So as you're seeing right there on the screen, there is that QR code. So if you want to get more information beyond what I'm saying, or if you want to give them an upvote, you're going to do that with that QR code and your phone. And that's it. So let's go ahead and open it up. Again, so beautifully done. So there's a really nice kind of cushioned foam in here. And then look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. So even more protection there. And then, got to be careful with this one. I don't even know how to put into words how beautiful it is, and I'm hoping that the camera does it justice. But the handle alone, the inlay right there, I don't know if you can see that, but so beautiful. And I just looked at it and was like, oh, so pretty. And then I held it. And this handle is so perfectly ergonomically designed or engineered, and I never really have understood that. I guess I've never really had those premium knives before, because when I put this in my hand, it was a whole different experience than anything I've ever felt before. So it's very sort of substantial. I mean, you just can feel the quality right away, and then when you hold it, it has that sort of perfect balance. And when a knife has that perfect balance, it makes it so much easier to slice through or dice or whatever it is you're doing. So it really just, even before I used it, I just really felt like, my gosh, this is just perfection. And then look at that, how pretty that is. I'm hoping the light hits it just right. And then it's got that razor thin blade. So you could imagine, I should have a cutting board with vegetables or something here, because if you could see, it slices through. I used it last night with onions, and what was the other thing? Onions and carrots last night. It's like butter. The way it slices is just, I mean, it's just a whole different experience, a whole different ball game. These knives are Japanese knives, and you might know that Japanese are famous or known for their knives and the quality that they build into them, and just the precision of how they're engineered. And so I really get it. I guess I've never used a Japanese knife before, but now I get it. So this is that really, really high quality steel. It is, ultra, very, very sharp. So definitely be careful with that. This is not one that you're going to want to put in the dishwasher. And I've always kind of I know I'm not supposed to, but sometimes I do. This one I will not put in the dishwasher. So you do want to wash this by hand. And then you don't have to store it in here, but I certainly am going to, because it's just such a beautiful box to store it in. So this is stunning. I'm going to show you one more. That is the chef's knife. And this one is an 8-inch. And I don't have the paring knife, but I did take a look at it online. And I mean, it's such a great set. And you have that option where you can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a set of three. And so if you're getting a set of three, you're getting the 8-inch chef's knife. You are getting the one I just showed you, which was the 7-inch. That's this one right here. And then here's that 8-inch. And it even comes with these tips on here, just kind of for safety and protecting the blade. But that is, this is your workhorse right here. The size of it, and all the same great qualities of the other one. That handle, I mean, it just feels so great. And I feel like this is an insanely wonderful gift. I know it's a little odd to give a knife, but because it's so beautifully made, so top quality, and when you use it, you will see that it's just really a different experience when you're cooking. And I do believe we have SolBlade in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Stephanie Novak is saying I'm on the SolBlade team, and oh, I lost it. Where is it there? I can confirm these knives are a talking piece because of how beautiful they are. That, Stephanie, I have to say, that was the very first thing that came to my mind, was just like my jaw dropped when I opened it. I never thought I could get so excited about a knife, but it is, yes. I mean, I can imagine cooking in the kitchen when you're entertaining and people just wanting to know what that knife is. So, I mean, every detail. And again, I've got to go back to that handle, just how beautiful that inlay is right there. And you can see the wood grain, just so pretty. So obviously it is a premium knife. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but because you're getting it on Grommet, you're getting that 20% off. So as you're seeing there, the individual knife is $71.97, but you would get that 20% off the set as well if you decide to go that route. So if you did want to do the set, I mean, you could split it up and it could be 3 different gifts, or maybe keep it all for yourself, because I certainly want the whole set for myself. So it is really, really beautiful. And again, every detail from the packaging to the way it's protected, everything is perfection. And I am so glad. I don't believe we've ever had knives on Grommet before. I wouldn't have thought of it, but I'm so glad we do, because I know kitchen items are a really big hit on Grommet. And I don't know why I hadn't thought of that before, but I have no doubt we are going to sell a whole bunch of these guys. So try it out, you guys. And will be curious if you love it as much as I do. I'm thinking about all the things I can't wait to cut with this, because I just did it on a couple items just to, get a feel for how that grip, I mean, probably the thing that stands out to me the most, other than how gorgeous they are, is the back, and just how comfortable it feels and how easy it makes it to slice when you have that comfort and that balance. So really beautifully done. Let's see. We've got Play Amigo in the house. Hello, hello. Those are really nice looking, aren't they? They are stunning, stunning, stunning. So again, this is the chef's knife. This is I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Santoku knife. This is the 7-inch and the 8-inch. The pairing knife is 3.75 inches. And I would say on all of these, can you put them in the dishwasher? You probably can. Would I? I probably would not. These are, to me, treasures. So SolBlade, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being on the Grommet. I can't wait for some of you guys to get these home, to gift them, and let us know what you think, because I'm over the moon if you can't tell.